The word Chicano to me means an identity, that I belong to a people with a distinct culture and a distinct history. When Chicano started, a lot of people took that as just a government type thing, but that it was way deeper than that. To say Chicano is to talk about a people's struggle for social justice against racism and hate. And our struggle against that is really a gift to all the community and all communities out there in the world. We showed that we can gather ourselves and fight against great powers. I think that's what one of the greatest contributions Chicanos, the word and the people Chicano has done for the community. This is your place, right? Chicanos have done, contribution that they have done, not just here in our area or in our country, but to the world, is our art. That's something that's celebrated throughout the world. From our lowriders to our tattoo forms to our music. We have a uniqueness there. Nobody gave that to us. That beauty, that strength, that power, not because the conditions were perfect, but in spite of them. That even though we were being held down or people thought we were nothing, well, we made something. And now, a Chicano is a very distinct person in the world. A Chicano is a doctor that's proud of his roots, right? A Chicano's a guy that grew up in the neighborhood, right? And he's proud of his roots too. All of that is a Chicano. I believe Chicano history is important to us primarily to remind us of what it's taken to get to the point where we're at right now. To me, it brings me back, to Santo Rodriguez and the tragedy that happened to him. For something to happen to a 12-year-old boy like that, for him to get murdered in that way, right? Like he was nothing. We got to ask ourselves, how can something like that happen? And we have to know that it wasn't just that one-off. For our children to get treated that way and to be looked at and abused in that way is something that we should never forget. Because the Chicano struggle for social justice was not just for ourselves. It's for all people. Nobody should be treated that way. Chicano Fest that we're going to have here in DFW that's being organized, I think that's a gift to us all. A place that we could come, right, as one community in this whole city, right? A place where we could come and celebrate our culture, celebrate our history, our uniqueness, our contributions, our stories and our struggles, our dreams. I honor the work that has been done before me. It's why I wear the uniform that I wear, the beret. And the brown beret, that's what it represents to me, the Chicano people. So that years after years and 20 years from now or 50 years from now, we're still celebrating Chicano Fest and the Chicano identity.